There we go. Yeah, little palico. Oh my gosh, gotta play some Monster Hunter. Alright, hey there everybody. Carlos here from Ice Games, bringing you some Final Fantasy XIV. Very excited to be back playing some more Final Fantasy right here. Hey there, Drazor. Hopefully everyone's having a great... Ooh. The little wind-up Gilgamesh. That's cool. That's really cute. Hopefully everyone's having themselves an awesome 2023 so far. And hopefully you're doing well there, Drazor. Oh boy. Oh, I had to yawn and stretch there a little bit there. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having an awesome and amazing day. Hopefully everyone's having a great and new year. This being what, January 12th? It's already the 12th of January? Oh my gosh, we're almost a fortnight into January already. Is this the Star Wars TIE Fighter update? If only there. Well there. If only. Oh, hey there, Bravo Cell. Oh my gosh, I gotta play some Star Wars TIE Fighter. The old school Star Wars TIE Fighter games were so fun. So fun. I think I have them all on Steam. I think I bought them with like I think there was a Humble Bundle pack that came with a ton of Star Wars games that came with the old school TIE Fighter, Star Wars TIE Fighter games. It was awesome. Hey, hopefully you guys are doing all right today. I know I'm having a fun day so far, at least. Hopefully you guys are having a good one too. But yeah, today Final Fantasy XIV. I'll be playing for a few hours. Kind of excited for this. I was going to, again, the plan is to, I don't know what has been going on with me. I haven't been able to level up my white mage as much as I wanted to. Would have loved to be going through Shadowbringers is the next expansion I need to do. But in the meantime, I think today and tomorrow I'll work on doing the Hildebrand quests. I still have the ones from Heaven's Ward, and I still have the one from Stormblood to do. I think I'm going to try to get at least the Heaven's Ward one done today and tomorrow. Again, not sure the length of them compared to the original Hildebrand, because essentially all I've done is the original Hildebrand story quest line, which is awesome, and it's just fun and fun to do. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna be doing today, because my conjurer is still level 26, so that's why. Not been able to play as much as I've wanted to level that character up. Also, with the fact that I'm trying to go through the story and record the story stuff, I had some mess ups with that, so I had to like start a new character to get to that point, to re-record some stuff, and it was a whole mess. But yeah, definitely will be doing my best to get that for next week. I mean, what, 26, so I need 44 levels in a week. I can do that. Also, like, I was doing with that character, like when you're doing leveling up, until you hit like level like 50, it's kind of slow because you're just doing like the leveling, daily roulette leveling, and like I was doing a little bit of leveling. Maybe Drazor, there's a faster way to do it, but like there was like, I think I did about 10, maybe 11 times in a row. It's gonna be super hard to get to level 70 in a week. I can do it. If anyone can, no, I probably won't be able to do it, but I'll do my best to make it that far. I figure if I can finish Hildebrand this week, also I hate the Garlean, I can at least start Stormblood. Maybe I'll start it as my red mage up until I can get my white mage to level 70, which I really want to. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I did the Ifrit. It was the Ifrit trial like 10 or 11 times in a row, and I felt like I was getting no experience from it. Like I did it like 6 times and I didn't level up once, and I was like, what is going on here? What am I doing wrong? But yeah, it's all I was doing. Needless to say, healing is a lot of fun, but hard. Healing is fun, but hard. Yeah, I think I was just... Yeah, Ifrit was giving me, like, nothing. That's the only thing that was coming up in my roulettes. If I go Duty Finder and stuff, that's all that was coming up. Which was really annoying. Oh, maybe that's what I was doing wrong to call. Don't just do the leveling roulette only. Do the leveling once a day, and then duty support for any available dungeons. That's probably what I was doing wrong. Call. I was just doing that. Silly me. Silly me. Also, hey the dragon. Hey Jets fan Fox. Yeah, it was just annoying. But I do have this weekend free, so I might just try to play a bunch to level up. And I think next week, I don't remember if I have much going on during the week next week. I might be able to play a bunch, try to get to level 70, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll do my bestest at it. And if I get close, well, if I finish Hildebrand, if I don't finish Hildebrand, I won't worry about it. If I do finish Hildebrand, then we'll figure something out. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to start with the what is it called here? Further Hildebrand Adventures, Heaven's Wars, level 60. The trust will take you through any story dungeon. Any side ones you can queue manually, as healers have almost instant pops. Yeah, so duty support, is that what you mean? So I'd be doing this to do some of the side missions. So if I'd be doing 1,000 Maws of Totu Rack until I hit 28, and then do the Manor until I hit 32, and kind of go through that. And then kind of at level 50, it kind of opens up a little bit more. Yeah, okay, the duty finder there. Okay. Nobody finishes Hildebrand. Yeah, I did it a couple times where I ran through not duty finder, duty support. I did do this first one a couple times just to kind of practice healing, and it was interesting because they didn't really seem to initiate combat until I initiated combat, and I'm like, but I'm the NPC, but I'm the healer, so it was a little awkward sometimes, but it still worked. But yeah, I'm kind of glad they have that as an option, which is awesome. You have to ask nicely for the game to give you XP. Just ask really nice. Be really, really nice. Yeah, hit level 50 at the main story roulette to your daily roulette. Gives a lot of XP. That's when you get to Duty Finder. I can start doing like leveling. I can do main story, alliance raids if I wanted to. I mean, these would take a lot longer, the alliance and normal raids. But then I can start, even adding the dungeons, leveling trials, or dungeons, trials, and then main scenario probably. But that's what I'll be doing. Give the garage puppy, but just ask just ask politely for the game. The trust you have to kind of nudge close enough so the tank to decide to grab. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I was just like, they're not. I assume it's also because they don't want you to just, if you're going through it a little bit slower, you're playing solo, so they do want to kind of go at your pace. But they should be like almost like a button to press at like something on the side, or click on something and be like initiate combat. Your tank just goes running forward to get then the first round of combat. I think that'd be awesome. Maybe super hard to implement into the game. I don't know. I do not know what the back end of this game looks like. I'm sure any MMO that's been around for this long is a mess. The only game I've actually never seen but heard the developers talk a lot about was like EVE Online, and EVE Online was apparently just like a mess. You fix one thing and you break like 8 other things, so it could be the same thing in this game. You try to fix something or add one thing, you break like 8 other things. The FC buff, Heat of the Battle 2. Yes, should be doing that, and also making sure I'm eating food for the extra buff from that. Food gives you like 3% experience boost and stuff like that too. Try to get all the buffs. Every little bit helps, right? Every little bit helps. But yeah, do definitely want to apologize for being a little bit slower with recording Final Fantasy. Also, like, I had some time off during the holidays, and like the game wasn't like working for me properly. I kept trying to log in, and the game like would everything was good payment wise, but every time I went to log in, it would like tell me I wasn't able to, something was wrong, wasn't able to play. I did like try doing an update, and like the update would stall like halfway through and stuff like that. So it was a good like 2 weeks where I couldn't even log into the game. It was kind of weird. Actually, I eventually had to like uninstall and reinstall it and stuff like that. I did uninstall and reinstall 3 times to get it to work on Steam. Silly Steam. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying what, is it 6.3? 6.2 that just came out. A new update just came out, so hopefully you guys are enjoying that with the new story. 6.3. Okay, yeah, thank you. I could try. I'm like, I think it's 6.3. The new story content, and you're liking it immensely. Yeah. Takal says also on leveling, if you have the collector edition of Endwalker or Shadowbringers. No, unfortunately, I didn't get those editions at all. So I don't have any. Those, yeah, there's little rings and earrings and stuff you get extra experience. Which I don't have that. Plus, I get the extra experience just by having a character to level 70, so you get extra experience for bringing characters up, which is nice. But yeah, if you do have those items, which I believe you can still buy if you just go to the Mog station. I think you can buy some of that stuff. Don't quote me. Maybe not. I assume you probably can. Most digital stuff, even as collectors, after a year or two, you can get it. But yeah, as much as you can get the stack is good. If you get it all the stack, gosh, you can probably get tons of experience. Yes, you can upgrade. Yeah, you can upgrade in the Mog station. I was even at one point, I'm not gonna lie, before today, I was trying to look up at the Mog station, even if there's a way to like buy levels in the game. I know I do not advocate for that at all. You should level up your character if you can, but I know some games give you like something where you're like buying a potion or something and you go right to like level 70 or go to level 80 or go to level 90 or whatever the max level is. Some games do stuff like that, and I couldn't find anything, which I actually kind of when you get everything in the armory bonus, you get like 213 experience boost. That's all the experience boost. But yeah, I couldn't find anything. I mean, I might have been looking in the wrong place, but I kind of respected that. I'm like, I kind of like that. I'm okay with that. So you're not like buying levels, but again, I mean, there is PvP in this game, but who's playing Final Fantasy XIV for the PvP? Okay, so it's possible you can buy a Journey of an Adventurer books that can give you story or level boosts. Okay, so there is kind of a way to do it. It's more of a boost than a update. Yeah, because I think Guild Wars. I know Guild Wars, when you like finish the game, you get like a level 80 booster, or you get like a level 80 boosters for some of the editions of the game when you buy it and stuff. So I could just take a character to level 80. But yeah, I didn't see anything. I thought maybe there'd be something like that in Final Fantasy. I didn't see it. It was interesting. Oh, okay, so you can buy level boosts. Okay, maybe I just wasn't looking for it. Oh, it skips job story too, Drazor? Oh yeah, I don't want to skip my job story. I was hoping it would just like put me to level. So my hope was so I could buy like maybe, again, I would not recommend it. I would only do it because I'm making videos and stuff like that and to save time. Jump to level 70 and then I'd still be able to go through and play all that story stuff. But if it does that, if it just like gives me all the story stuff. I don't want that. I want to have to go through the story too. So yeah. You instantly complete your add-ons you selected. Okay. Instantly get to level 8 or something. Okay. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like I wouldn't recommend that. How did I join a fate? I'm in the middle of a town. Oh, it's doing a dungeon thing. Only recommend using them on alt. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense, Drazor, if you have alt characters. Yeah, same as like, yeah, with Final Fantasy, or sorry, with Guild Wars, like you do that, you hit level 80, you have no idea how to play that class. That's what I mean, Drazor, alt characters, not alt classes. I might have said alt classes. But yeah, like if I did that with a healer to like level 70, I would have no idea how to use the healer, right? And that would just be a mess. So I will do it the normal way. Because, actually, the only way I would do that... DPS... Yeah, I mean... No, I still wouldn't do it. Even if I could play the story again. Either way. Alright, so what are we doing today? I am, well, thanking you guys for joining me today again. Thank you guys so much. But let's do Hildebrand. Hildebrand's it's awesome anyways. The Hildebrand stuff is amazing. Plus it's fun to make fun of me while I talk. Which is great. Alright, so I'm supposed to go to the pillars. Where are the pillars again? I'm really bad at where things are. Not Mordona. No, that's a shroud. Grapania, nope. Is it? Actually, the pillar's over here. Nope. Nope. Don't Why is my brain not working today? Where are you, the pit? No. Direction, fringes, peaks, the locks. Lock shroud, east shroud. Azim Steep. Nope, it's not there either. Kind of neat that they're all connected here, though. It's kind of neat. Look at the mist here. Okay, pillars, where are you? Okay, where are the pillars? Why is my brain not working? Oh. There we go. Never mind. I'm just being dumb. That's what I'm doing. It's Ishgard. Thank you, Drazor. I'm like, why is my brain not working today? Not enough coffee. That's the problem. I think I've had that. I've had that happen to me a few times. I'm like, where are the pillars? I gotta go back to the pillars. Where are those? Oh yeah, they're just in a major town. I keep thinking, I'm like, oh, the city's Ishgard, and then I'm like, I don't think the pillars. So let's use a teleporting thingy here. You have a friend that walks everywhere and never teleports. I played a few games like that. let's just go here. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I have played some MMOs like that, and it's just nope. After a while, just nope. It's just, I mean, if you have the time to do it and you enjoy it, especially if you're playing with like a group of friends, maybe the dragon, if you're playing with some people and you're joking and laughing and stuff like that, that could be a lot of fun. Sorry, Skyrim. That's what is Revan. I did it. Sorry, that's what I did. I did it in Skyrim one time. Oh no, I did it in Fallout 3, where I didn't move anywhere, and I also did it in Skyrim where I didn't teleport at all. And I did it in something else too. There's another big open world game. I can't remember. I did it a couple times in some games, and it is an endeavor, that's for sure. Let's see here. I'm at 5.9. Oh, I guess maybe. Gentlemen, there we go. A gentleman falls rather than flies. No, I think that's going to be sending me back. Witcher 3. Okay, Witcher 3. I have only ever played the prologue map for Witcher 3. I've never finished The Witcher 3. I'm embarrassed to say that, because that game is amazing, but I've only ever played the start of that game. It's something I should focus on. Maybe I should play Witcher 3 again sometime. Actually finish that game. I finished The Witcher. I finished Witcher 2. Heck, I think I finished Witcher 2 like 4 or 5 times, to be honest. In GTA 5, you followed the traffic laws during free roam. I did that for about a couple of minutes. I think everyone follows the rules a little bit. And then I just get bored of following the rules. Oh man, can't do that. What am I doing for my inventory space? I also need to go through my inventory. I'll do that someday. Yeah, I heard that Witcher 3, Revan, also, hey Revan, that Witcher 3 got a new update. And it apparently added some armor from the TV show or something like that too. Which I just watched. I watched Blood Origin. It wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as everyone, like, it's being voiced as like the worst thing ever. And I'm like, oh, it was dumb, but it was all right. You also heard it runs like dog poop. I can see that to call. After Cyberpunk, I think when CD Projekt Red comes out with their next game, I will be a lot more weary of it. Same as like, what's it? The new Bethesda game, Why can't I? My brain is not working today. I was gonna say Star Citizen, but I know that game is just a gong show. Oh my gosh, the brain! It's avoiding me. It's the new Bethesda game, something, whatever. Starfield. Thank you, Tikal. Thank you, Starfield. Yeah, that game. I think I definitely will be waiting on it coming out, and probably a couple months after, just for new patches and stuff like that. Because you know that game is still built on like the same old, like that engine is the same engine they made like Fallout 3 on. They've just been updating the engine a little bit, and like that is just going to be the game's probably going to be beautiful, and it's going to be fun. It's just going to be a complete mess when it comes out. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's amazing. But yeah. Oh, Tikal says it's not even those graphics are so advanced that no GPU can run it. It's just badly coded. Yeah, and that's the thing is about, like, Witcher 3 is an old game. It's an old game. So when you're doing a facelift, like, really all you should focus on is new textures and maybe some more high-res models. Which, if you're making a video game nowadays, really what you should do is do super high-res models and then downgrade them for different versions. But yeah. You think The Witcher New Blood got review bombed because they went down with with Henry Cavill? Yeah. Or you mean well, do you mean Blood Origins? The new show? Yeah, I think it was just review bombed. I mean, again, was it great? No. Did it? It's of all the Netflix shows, I probably am saying this. It probably could have used an extra episode or two because it's only 4 episodes. Probably could have used an extra episode or two to kind of flush things out. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Henry Cavill leaving Witcher. It makes me worried for the next season for sure. But hey, he's gonna maybe work on Warhammer TV shows with Amazon, possibly. That would be awesome. And I'm if The Witcher has to fail for me to get a really awesome Warhammer TV show, I'm sorry, but I will take that trade any day of the week. Any day of the week, I would take that trade. All right, but let's talk with Nashu here. So Hildebrand probably in some more trouble. So let's see what you're doing here. I've been talking to you guys long enough. Yeah, let's talk with you. Okay. As you catch sight of Nashu, you cannot help but wonder if you are about to have a bad time. That makes sense. Oh, you're never really into The Witcher or Cavill. So yeah, and then Tikal, that makes complete sense. Me being, I've been a fan of his for a while. He's a good actor. I've been a fan of The Witcher, so it did kind of suck. But I could kind of see that they're not really doing the show justice. But yeah, that's why I'm not as worried. And yeah, the Dragon, GW, and they just, at their investors meeting a couple days ago, they don't have a formal contract with Amazon yet, but they have like a handshake kind of deal. Yeah. So I'm really hoping that actually goes through, because that'd be awesome. Especially since what made me happy is in that investors call talk, Games Workshop said that they have, they want to have Amazon treat their IP kind of with respect, and they will have like lawyers and people involved to make sure it is treated and they don't go too crazy or ruin the lore or anything like that, which I think is awesome, because I think it's awesome. You need to have someone there to kind of making sure that the creatives, I mean, being more kind of a creative myself in my day job, you kind of have to contain some of the ideas that come out. So you have to have someone there paying attention to that. Okay, so let's accept this. Boop, 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 boop. We're about to have a bad time. Okay. Well, I'll be Lunith Darksphere in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is that why they call... Is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You've got to help me find the inspector. Oh boy. Core, I was hoping you would silently agree. So I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple checked my figures and concluded he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I had hoped, but now that you're here, we'll make sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants to see if anyone has had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander. Okay, let's go see. Have you, Mr. Merchant? A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I have had dealings with a man as you describe. Okay. If anyone ruins the lore, it's us, GW, probably. Yep, totally. And they're allowed to. It's their IP. They can do what they want with it. It's just having someone else ruin it is bad. So, good morrow to you, sir. Oh, are you looking for someone? A gentlemanly Highlander? I know not this man of whom you speak. Mayhap Mistress Elise does? She has acquired a rather lot of merchants and noblemen. Okay. I've sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers. Aye. But I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. Okay. You don't understand why people will take a story universe and make a mockery of it. They'd be upset when fans don't want to watch it. Yeah, it's I don't know why they do that. Treat the IP with respect. That's what happened with so many like video game movies and TV shows. That's why, please, The Last of Us, be good. I am really hoping The Last of Us is good. Oh gosh, when the best like video game movie we have is Sonic, which is fun and amazing, and don't get me wrong, I loved it. When that's the best we have to kind of take a step back and wonder why we're making movies. But yeah, I'm really hoping The Last of Us is good. Also, it was filmed in well, technically not my hometown, but I did spend 10 years there. But it was filmed in a place I know rather well. Only an hour away from my hometown. Alright, so as ever, a warm welcome to you, sir. How may I be of service? A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek. Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildebrand? An acquaintance of yours, I presume? Don't know his name, only that is here by invitation of Lord Edmont, or so it is rumored. Surely, as a ward of House Fortemps, it would be a trifling matter to go and ask him at the manor. Well, that's very true. Or, I knew it was serendipity. Fortemps Manor. Okay. Let's see, the thing about treating the IP with respect is that the super nerds expect /TV, movie people to observe every tiny detail. You get bad TV movies like that. Yes, and that's the issue. Is you don't make a shot for a shot remake. You don't need to do that. I need to go to the tribunal. No, that's Vigil. But don't like. That's the issue with The Witcher, is like it feels like they just took the name and stuff like that. Like you need to, like, you don't have to make shot for shot remakes. That's okay. Or even better yet, if you're making a game, say you're making like say I made a Gears of War show, I would not make a show about the main characters of Gears of War. What I would do is I would make a show based in that universe. Maybe you run into some of the characters or something like that. But I wouldn't make one where you're just following the storyline. Like, I'd make a show about Immersion Day, is that what it's called? Where the enemy showed up? Like, make a show about that. If you did a Call of Duty TV show, which would just be like any other combat show out there, make one where you're not following like Soap's group. Make one where we're following a different team or something like that. And yeah, like you said, the X-Men movies, people warmed up to Jackman, but people were initially upset because, yeah, he's not short enough. But that's the thing, is like, when it comes to that, the height of a person, you can easily do. You can say the same thing about like Elijah Woods in The Hobbit. He was too tall to play a Hobbit. But I'm like, you can do certain camera angles. Does he need to be short? No. I mean, he's Australian. He's not Canadian. Should he be playing Wolverine? But yeah, he's an amazing as Wolverine. But yeah, like I wouldn't do stuff based on like specifically like the movies. Like the Sonic movies are amazing, and they brought Sonic into real life. Like that's not what I thought I'd be saying about those movies. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad they're doing them, but pay them a little bit of respect. Just a little bit of, give me a little bit of respect. A little bit of respect for the source material. So what? Well, Master Darksphere, you require assistance? Aye, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmont is entertaining a foreign guest. Huzzah! We found the inspector! If I'm not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guests to depart. A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem as responsible sort. Not like a wild gazebo run amok. Very well, we humbly accept your offer. Okay, you clearly don't know what a gazebo is, but at least I'm saying that right. Oh gosh, maybe I'm wrong. And if it wakes up, I'll have you three to protect me. Are you there to protect me? Oh no, a gazebo. Parents used to have a gazebo in their houses. Yeah, the game-based shows no one will watch if it's not about the main character, and that's the sad part. Is yeah, even like the Sonic movies came out of left field, but like look at the newest Monster Hunter movie. Was it a bad movie? No, but did we need to have it being someone from like our world being transported into the Monster Hunter world? It couldn't have just been people in that world already. That's what it should have been. But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of like a gazebo. It's just like a place where you can kind of like sit and relax, like seats and stuff like that. That's usually what you mean by a gazebo. Waiting. Although, I wouldn't mind a new Final Fantasy movie. I don't care what anyone says. Spirits Within isn't as bad as everyone says. I liked it. I still enjoy it. Advent Children was amazing. That must be Inspector Hildebrand. I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found a brisk Corinthian air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates body and mind both. A welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you. I say, who do I see before me? Not one, but two of my beloved son's faithful companions. This is the most clothes I think we've ever seen Godbert wear. Lord Godbert, but I thought... where's your son? Hildy? In Ishgard? This is the first I've heard of it. I found you at last, heretic! Uh-oh. Yes, you, the hulking brute with a mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon, this man is an Oldon merchant. You're on behest of Hout Fortemps. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House Fortemps? Then he couldn't possibly... There were those two wards that... But they were were acquired or acquitted of all charges by a trial by combat. And if he demands the right to, then I would personally have to... Oh, dear. A thousand apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am... Prior, sir? And as you may have guessed, I am an inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Oh, ho, ho. A heretic, you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me? Aye, a man, rather musical, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as someone might say. This heretic sounds like a spitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. Could he be a fan? See again, you're acquainted with such a man? Yeah, he's a good friend of ours. I see. The man you are looking for is Lord Godbert's son. I would seem our investigations may be connected, so I put to you a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I am tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together. It is, after all, possible that we seek the selfsame individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be the best if you were present when I apprehended him, that we might resolve this matter without incident. I say we go with him, Luneth. It looks to be our best bet yet. I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I've laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there is a chance we might be reunited, I shall be glad to seize it. Then it is settled. I shall leave for Falcon's Nest at once. That looks so comfy, this jacket he's wearing. And gloves? So cozy and warm. To Falcon's Nest. No one expects the Ishgardian Inquisition. Let's see, Tikal says 14 would be a good anthology series. Just with the lives of the people. One episode would be about adventures that are not you taking on some jobs. See, that'd be kind of cool. Like, I would absolutely love a show about, you know, some of the side characters in it. You could easily do a cool animated anthology series based on that. That'd be really awesome. You know, some side characters. You could do an entire like series run about the Ishgardian War of the Dragons, right? Like how that all was and stuff. You could do a whole thing about what's the name of that area? About this whole area, what's the race that was here, like Italy Shire and stuff, where before it was all transformed and destroyed and stuff like that. There's so much you could do. I think it'd be really cool. Another episode could be about syndicate backstabbing, flashback episodes. That's what Tikal says. But the big event mentioned but not seen in like the Autumn War. Yeah, Tikal, like that would be so much fun. That would be so cool for them to do. And you know Square Enix has the ability to do stuff like that. Yeah. We get the comfy. Where the comfy chair I should be getting? Oh gosh. So here's Redwald. Oh, wait a minute. He might be giving me a new mission. Oh no, he's not. Okay, good. Whew. Master Darksphere, are these your traveling companions? Yeah. Gosh, are you okay? It looks so cold. A mysterious, muscular vagabond. Ah, yes. A patrol sighted him lurking near Dusk Vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they call out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Right, frankly, I'm surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention in my report. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy. Oh gosh. Terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know. I will not rush to judgment as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why, alone as my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. Yes, I understand. You have your reasons. But whether or not this vagabond is a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you are set upon your course, you might begin your search near dusk vigil. An excellent suggestion. Sir Redwald, should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured that you will share in the glory. You were thinking the Monty Python Spanish Inquisition bit, Revan? Heck yeah. Oh gosh, I love Monty Python. No one suspects the Spanish Inquisition. The hunt continues onward to the dusk vigil. I am told that region is especially cold, so don't forget to dress appropriately for the weather. Yeah, all the nods from you wearing like the tightest shorts ever. But hey, you have like boots on, so that's okay. You make a good 40k Inquisitor the Dragon? Yeah. Oh man, I am so excited for my giraffe. Really excited for Rogue Trader, that game. I want it. I want it right now. I know some people are playing it. I want to play it. It's taking every bit of my being not to watch those Let's Plays that have been out of it, because I don't want any spoilers for that game. I'm very excited for it. I love CRPGs. I love Warhammer. I love Rogue Traders. There's even Drukhari in it, and there's Dark Eldar and Eldar, and I'm very excited for that. I was just painting a bunch of Drukhari the other day. Oh, there's some short stories on the site free for anyone to read, like the city-state leaders versions of what happened to the fields. Oh, that's kind of cool, Drazor. I love, and yeah, fan-written stories are actually really cool. If it doesn't go, to the certain parts of fan fiction, which I don't enjoy, but oh, we got a bait here. Not gonna deal with that. There we go. Here's our friends. Hey guys. Let's survey this area. Manticore, now I want a Final Fantasy XIV anthology show. Oh gosh. And he's wearing less and less. I'm pretty sure this proves that Godbird is Canadian. So Fury, take me. It's freezing. Ah, this is a waste of time. No living thing can survive in this godforsaken wasteland. Over there. Look, someone's coming from the vigil. Inspector, is that you? It definitely is. Not. Oh, you tricked me. As I live and breathe, of all the places we're united with Master Zombie Brand's compatriots. How fare you this fine evening? A heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics. He's no heretic. He's one of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Ulda, good sir? Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence. So when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as emissary to set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Truly, every last one dead. That is to say, irrecoverably dead. So they're actually dead. If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing. You understand? Aww. Then my calculations were wrong? The inspector didn't land in Querthus? Now, don't fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you're in luck. As the founder of the Gentle Dead Men, our fates, or rather Aether, are inexplicably or intertwined. Entwined. In fact, oh, reading today is... Oh, I'm half asleep, it feels like. I can feel it calling to me right now. Truly, good sir, you can guide us to Inspector Hildebrand? As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. Yeah. And yeah, I can see how the Inquisitor would be like, heretics? One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in myriad ways. 'Tis a vile, insidious sickness that must needs be burned out, or the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? Confound it! They've left us behind. It's an Andrea! How's it going, Andrea? Hey, we finished the first mission! Yay! Right. Hey, Andrea, you're doing all right? It's been a minute. Oh man, now I was thinking of all the little stories they could do. Even like a Guild Wars 2 anthologies show would be kind of cool, where it showed things that happened between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. That'd be really cool. Man. What are the chances of me convincing some friends to do that? Anyways, oh, you're doing mostly good. Exam season coming up again, though, although too soon. Yay, exam season! Yay! I am so glad I went to a school where I think I had one test my entire school career. But then again, the last year and a half was working on one project to get a job, my demo reel. So I worked for like, yeah, about a year and a half on my demo reel. But hey, it got me a job, so I was happy. Right, don't call it a comeback. Been here for, okay, he looks, the look of utter confusion is one you know all too well. Why do they, or who do they think they are, commandeering this investigation and employing a zombie as a bloodhound? It beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation. With me, Luneth. It was kind of crazy. We did a whole Hildebrand mission, and we did not run into Hildebrand. There we go. Oh, and Drazer says the names of the short story series is Tales of... ... Okay, cool. I'll definitely be writing that down and looking that up later. I like reading short stories and things. I'm actually currently working on one myself, but I am no writer. I'm just doing it for fun. Oh, and by for fun, I mean I'm going to be actually submitting it, because Black Library is doing open submissions right now, so I'm like, hey, what's to stop me from doing one? Usually I have to find at the start of new Hildy stories. That's true. Remember? Oh no, he found us at the start of the original one, right? I can't remember. All right, gentle dead men, dead man, dead man, not men. It would be an E if it was men. Gentle dead man, and then Godbird doing squats. All right, hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombie Brand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. I have a powerful magic, confounding my senses. I'm glad I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here, these wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Luneth can handle himself, true, but you've clearly no reason to fear death. But what of Mistress Nashu? Ah, I take your meaning, my good zombie. Luneth, proceed to the lady's protection. Okay. Inquisitors, cry Would you care to take the lead? Come on, you two. The inspector is out there somewhere. Yeah, I remember the first one when we found him in the desert. Yeah. Oh, he was in 1.0? Hildebrand was in 1.0 to call? Like in the original Final Fantasy 14? Before A Realm Reborn? I did not know he was in it. Oh my gosh, I need to look that up now. Alright, we're going this way. What? You guys may have told me that, and I may have forgotten it. See, or even... Because you can't play, or is there a way to play 1.0 anymore? I don't know. But imagine if they did like a little animated show based off of what happened during 1.0. That'd be kind of cool. Are you looking at the tree? Oh no, you're looking at the wolf here. Oh, these Yetis. Oh boy, that's Hildebrand right there. Well, we found them. There's some Yetis here. I think they're called Yetis, right? Look, Lunith. That's got to be the inspector. And he's surrounded by giant, fluffy, man-shaped gazebo. Oh my gosh, she is perfect for him. Nay, my lady, those are not mere gazebos. Note the regal bearing. They're gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet fabulous foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. And I was wrong. They are gazebos. Only Luna can save Master Zombie Brand now. All right. Let's do this. Yeti. He's a real hero of the age there, dragon. Gazebo. Yeah, I like this. And Tikal says, as far as Hildy being dead, there's some stuff in upcoming Hildy quests that imply he might be unkillable. I definitely get that. Gentlemen, these are gentlemen Yetis. Why can't I attack you? There we go. They went down really easy. I like that. Thank you for that. Like, is there any explanation in like 1.0 of like kind of explains that a little bit more? Or better? Or the introduction of them? I don't know. I'm just glad he's not frozen. Although we should get him some new clothes. These are kind of like burned and broken. Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but that just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. Nobody knows why he's resistant to harm. He's just Hildebrand, that's why. I wonder if his father and his mother are the same way too. Maybe not pull the opposite directions. Up, and at them. Everyone is waiting for you. Yeah, Godbert. Maybe his dad is also like unkillable. Maybe that's how he got all his wealth. Is maybe his dad's technically like an immortal or something like that, or like something like that. And Hildebrand's like it's like a demigod or something. Forgive me if I pull any harder. My arms are like to tear. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it. I wanted him alive. Inspector Hildebrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating, like last time. Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I have our ways of waking him. Let me guess, by kicking him really hard or punching him really hard. What is happening? Right this instant. Oh, we're walking way slowly. Oh, I love this game so much sometimes. Like, clearly, they have something going on. Oh, is it gonna, like, pile drive him or something like that? Also, why do you think you have to take his clothes off for this? Oh, this. Hildebrand is fun. They should just do a show about Hildebrand and his adventures. We put him even the ground even further now. Oh, man. Was it the Manderville meteorite strike or the Manderville meteor drive? Maybe, Julianne was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go. Oh, what? Vivi? We get Vivi? Splendidly suplex, Lord, Godbert. Better than the Manderville dance. Next wedding I go to, I'm just doing this dance. No one will get it, and it will be awesome. Where am I? This snowy wasteland Securitas? And who are these people I see before me? Oh, but of course, who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from slumbering sweet by my beloved fans? Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by laws of logic? As that you basically have. Okay, so what is that? A mammoth? Where did it come from? It's kind of Vivi, but not really Vivi. It looks like Vivi. I'm just gonna call it Vivi from now on. Oh, that. When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. Here we go. Confirmed. Final Fantasy XIV just takes place in Final Fantasy IX's timeline. Confirmed. Oh, a little Lalafellan girl? How adorable. Nashu, please, note the firm, muscular legs. Not unlike my own. There's clearly a Lalafellan boy. Now that you mention it, I suppose her features are rather masculine. You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Oh, people do it at FanFest all the time? Let's just hit him with a hammer. Oh. There, that ought to do it. Gee. What is this place? Who am I? I just love. Oh my gosh! Again, my day job is I do rigging for 3D animations, and like every time I see him like doing stuff like that, it's breaking the rig in ways that infuriate me to no end, but is hilarious, and I love it. All right, so. I remember nothing. Oh, sorry, it's home is what I'm looking at. Oh, like tiny little feet. Tiny little feetsies. You need to break it to know the limits. Yeah, Drazor, talk to my animators. Oh my gosh. I have to... They don't read my notes. They don't listen to my limits when I tell them what to do. So I have to set them manually, and it takes more time. And rah, 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 rah. But hey, I love my job, so it's okay. It was actually the reason for the creation there, Andrew, to see what they can do animation-wise. That's awesome. I mean, they do a great job of it. If you have like a few characters do that, it's awesome. But yeah, you can see it pushing the limits of the actual physical model. I guess not physical, it's virtual, but you know what I mean. It's pretty awesome. Okay, it would seem that although Father's ungentle ministration served to restore the young boy to life, it also robbed him of his memory. How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember? Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember. Then can you help me to remember? Hearken to me now, for I, Hildebrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac hobbledehoy. Yay. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's Delights. Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hardy construction required to survive such approach. You've been calling it Gigi. Come on. It's Vivi. Gigi, is that my name? When you woke, you muttered G. I suspect the phrase may have some significance to you. So until such time as we learn your real name, I say, why not adopt it as a playful moniker? But that's just a sound all marmots make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a marmot Gigi anyway? Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how are you supposed to read with the capitals in and out and stuff like that? It's interesting. Okay, this new name help me. Will this new name help me to remember who I am? Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next, we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Mammoth. Okay, Mammoth. Sorry about that's a call. Thank you for that. The world's ending anyways. Go nuts. Oh, it's a call. Says you would say put in a job for Square Enix, but you try to fix Hildy, and then we have to eliminate you. Please. I don't think you can fix Hildebrand. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Plus, I love where I work right now. I love it so much. Although I wouldn't mind getting into games eventually. That would be kind of fun. That was my original plan. My original plan was to do environmental modeling for games. And then I ended up doing rigging for movies. So, anyways, now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanalan, then allow me to accompany you. Yulian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer, though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is rather a lot to digest, though you have a look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word, he will be treated fairly. Okay. You do whatever you have to do. You're not going to really do it, but that's it. Oh. Another... I do actually really like how they do their mysterious figures, where it's just a shadow of a person. Like, it's just a character model with nothing on it. No hint at who it could be. I do like that. That's kind of neat. All right, let's speak with Hildebrand. Hello. Invite the party. Do. Okay. Head to Foundation. It's very Detective Conan. I don't get that reference. There's always someone looking out from a cliff. The Tracer, that's very true. But some games when they do stuff like that, it'll be whichever character it is, just like in Shadow. But I do like how Final Fantasy so far, when they've been doing stuff like that, it is just like a blank character model, which is neat. So, Fury take me. That man, Luneth. I suppose you've heard the news that the Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of any suspicion and judged to be no more than eccentric curiosity. If you are looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to God's nowhere with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil, sickness which is since been purged. So it would seem that all is right with the world once more. For now, I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill, and when he does, trouble is sure to follow. Let's complete this. See? Give me all of this. See you, Inspector. Gosh, I love this game so much. Wait, which line did I say? Oh, gosh. Sickness must be purged. Filthy rents. I don't know. Something just went over my head. A black figure without features appears in Detective Conan. Quite often to symbolize the guilty. I don't know what Detective Conan is. Oh, I know it's rats, but it always sounds like rents to you. Oh, okay. Filthy rents. Instead of filthy rats, filthy rents. Okay. So crime must once more enter into the world he does not quite understand. Oh, the end boss in the vault dungeon has voice lines in combat? Okay. They're a bit of a meme. Oh, it's a manga slash anime about a kid who solves crimes like Sherlock Holmes. Ooh. Oh, Cry basically said sickness must be purged, which is what the last boss of the vault says a lot. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. All these memes and stuff I don't get. Silly me. Okay, so I pray this eve finds you well, Luneth, or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out the Inspector, convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. 'Twas unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold? Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough investigation, and if must needs, destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the Inspector may not be amendable for my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that as it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Of course I would. Yeah, oh, I get it now, Tikal. It's you'll learn with me, and you probably have already. Half those things I don't notice to begin with until you explain it to me, and then I remember. That's what I mean. Like I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, okay, now I get it. I'm like that. I'm silly like that. Jokes go over my head. Little things like that go over my head all the time. So Fury be praised. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I am given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Four Tips Manor. With any luck, they will be there now. All right, let's go. All right. Oh no, let's just run into this wall. Four Tips Manor. Let's go to the manor. Do. Ethernet. Last vigil. They're over here. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing is you guys have run through the call saying like I haven't been as regular as a player. Like this is my first time through. A lot of the dungeons I've only ran one time. I haven't ran them multiple times and heard these sounds and been around when that was the most current content. So you didn't have it, like you say, burned into your soul. I mean, I have that with other games, but yeah, with Final Fantasy, not so much. But again, that's something I'm very excited to eventually go through, and maybe go through all the dungeons again, multiple times, and all that fun stuff. Heck, some of the dungeons, like I won't remember them until I play them again. Like I'll be like, oh, I didn't even remember that was a thing. But yeah, I'm kind of running through it quickly. Well, and by quickly, I don't mean like actually quickly, but I'm not repeating a lot of content, I mean. But let's talk to Hildebred. Also, maybe I should spend more time on Reddit, or any time on Reddit. I don't think I've looked at the, I don't even know if I have a Reddit account, to be honest. But a lot of my friends say they get lots of their video game memes and stuff. So verily shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens. For the answers we seek, every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells. Just so. Such is the creed of Hildebred, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. I love how he's got GD doing that now too. Well posed, GG. Well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right. That's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender the mammoth of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there, Lunith. An inquisitor cry, ever the jester, accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic when it's plain to see that he is merely a precocious young lad. Oh, she's a little lad? Okay. Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl. As if those big, beautiful box eyes aren't the soul of femininity. Yashu, please, were you not witness the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity mere moments ago? That's because you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. Now they're doing a pose off. Is that what's going on? Master Darksphere, Inspector Cry. What is the commotion? What can... we can hear it from the courtyard. Oh. Oh, Lord Edmont, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I can come to seize this manet on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to this inspector before you arrived. At which point, they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. Oh, what say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi a boy or a girl? He's clearly a strapping young lad, no? Fury take me, not you two. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine. But even supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of a discovery are miraculous. Resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has deemed he is not a threat. I beg your pardon. Miraculous resuscitation? Oh, well, he kind of got hit in the head with a hammer. I see. Then, until such times as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now, if you wish. Adopted? That would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course. I'll do it. Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Manderville. Yay! Papa Hildy. Papa Hildy. Is this where Papa Hildy came from? Is this where Papa Hildy came from? I love that. The inspector's finally become a father. It's so beautiful. I love this game so much. Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap, by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmund. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son, we must away. That means Godbert's a grandfather. Oh, hello. I would not presume to question your grand design, but confound it all. Well, mayhap I cannot detain the mammoth, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle in another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. Okay. Have I fought it? I don't know if I've seen another mammoth before. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I've seen something like Gigi's Race before. Let's see. I better don't look into Final Fantasy Reddit. Too much danger to spoil. Yeah, I probably won't because of spoilers and stuff like that. Also, I don't know. I'm weird. I don't do Reddit because I'm weird. Where's Gigi now? The Gigi situation. I just embrace the madness. Yes, just embrace it. We all have. Just accept that this whole situation is weird. Oh, apparently Tikal, someone's not going to be happy about this. Who's not going to be happy about this? Uh-oh. I have, but not in any major role. Oh, they're not really a race, they're clockwork creations. Oh, okay. Why was I thinking they're a race or something like that? Boop. Didn't kill me, good. Oh, no, it is above me. Of course I go the wrong way. I have seen them, I just haven't really. Hey, maybe that's the thing, is I just haven't noticed anything that kind of looks like him, or maybe they look slightly different or something. I mean, you're saying they're clockwork creations, which actually, if we go to get home here, take a better look at Vivi. I mean, his legs do kind of look mechanical. Kind of look mechanical, so yeah. Takal says there also Goldsmith's Guild has some if you made it to a certain point. Oh, okay. Can you actually make them yourself? Like, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, what am I doing? Actually, that'd be kind of a fun, or is it something that one of the classes already have, where you can kind of create creatures that fight for you, make clockwork creatures? Because I would be 100% for that. So, come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House Dern, Melchishember? So Hildebrand talks like I do. Good. Good. Pray do not fill the mammoth's head with such nonsense. This is the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. I should know, I work there. Furthermore, I'm quite certain that there is no house during Malinter Tempsart, or whatever. And that is rather a ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses, including the esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Durandare, you think? Okay. Well, Gigi, do you remember anything? Me and my words I can't pronounce. Thank you guys for helping me. Anti-Tower. Did I do Anti-Tower? I don't remember the name, but probably. No, nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables, that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. You stress the last syllable, the dare. So Dora-dare. Dora-dare. Dora-dare? Dora-dare. Like that? Okay. Even you're still iffy on some of the French sounding names. I should be able to, as a Canadian, do better with French, but I can't speak French at all. Where's Vanessa when you need her? He speaks French, not me. Good enough, I guess. Okay. I will take good enough, Andrea. Durandare? Oh, I am so bad at this. I apologize. Ooh, chocobos. Love chocobos. Alright, so, splendid specimens of horse bird flesh. Wouldn't you agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first place at the saucer. So does this world have horses? I mean, I guess we have to. We've there's been like mounts and stuff that are horses, so I guess there kind of are. Those chocobos are the pride of Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight would who dare exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos. It might help. It didn't. Oh, these horses in the Far East? Okay. You know, just because you found him in a Corinthian snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try to take him to the markets and expose him to all manner of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Oh, on the steppe? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I am now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just enjoy the ride. But I want one. I want one. Buy me a chocobo, please, Father. Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. GG, GGG. Am I that strange-looking? No, you are adorable. Anyone who says that to be... not nice. Alright, so, I need you to Holy Stables. I want a chocobo. I have a chocobo. I have 2 chocobos. Man, I haven't had my chocobo run around with me for a long time. Da-da-da. I miss my Chocobo Zero. Alright. Here we go. Hey, everybody. Gigi, do you remember anything now? Why bother? It's no use. Now, Gigi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise your days filled with grand adventures and eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi, spirits! Oh no! Uh-oh. My word, a vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? You did that. One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps? At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. I mean, I'm sure the merchant knows exactly how much it cost. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment was over 700 years old and granted the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. Why was it sitting on the counter if it's worth that much? 123 million gil. Wow. Okay, well, at least your dad's rich. You break it, you bought it. Yeah, the call. 100 million? Oh, alone, why have you forsaken me? Buddy trying to whip you, I'll give you 1,000 gil. Oh look, it's fixed. Well, would you look at that? Go GG. $1 million. You gotta put your pinky up when you say that, though. Or is that just people old like me? I'm Mage Confer. Oh, to call, that would be awesome. Oh! Wait, is that's not a class you could play as, right? Or is it? Oh, I don't think there is. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Everyone out there would know. It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself. Did I do that? Or sorry, did I do that? Okay, can we call him Urkel now? Okay, so GG, my boy. That was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father. Papa Hildy's papa? Your grandpa Godbert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps on the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with a hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus came back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours. Oh, once they come back from. Do not demean the Mammoth's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle and demand that you acknowledge it. This Mammoth? Sir, I say sir, 100 million gil for the Mammoth. No, 100 million gil for the Mammoth. No, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. No. My word. Is that what passes for trade in Ishgard? GG is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price. I mean, not really flesh and blood, but still. Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny it the truth no longer. I am a mammoth. GG, whatever has gotten into you. You are my son. You are a Mandeville man. Listen to your papa, GG. You're a Mandeville girl, through and through. Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa, or my mama. Oh, GG. Oh. Poor GG. Okay, so there's no time mages yet in this game. Yet. There's lots of things they can add. Alright, Hildebrand. Well, this it is only to be expected. GG is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience. And that on more than one occasion, but if you could weather the storm, or if they can weather the storm, then so can I. I say, we'll find out what's got him thinking he's a mammoth. But he is a mammoth! How could you not? Never mind. Alright, let's complete this. There are time mages, but you just can't play as one? Depending on you, Astro used to be kind of one. Oh, okay. There's a lot. I mean, what do you guys? What does everyone out there? What classes do you expect for them to add? Like, if they add, it seems like they add 2 in expansion. Is that kind of what I've been 2 or 3 in expansion? Like, what kind of class are you kind of hoping for in the next expansion? Alright, so Hildebrand knows in his heart that a love transcends dimensions of time and space. Definitions of man and machine. Of course, a fatherhood never did. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth. But I, Hildebrand, guardian of GG. What the heck? What's that? Parent extraordinaire shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead. Yes, yes, that's all very... Wait, what is that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that mammoth. We should begin by speaking to the sentry stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. Fury, help us. He has left Ishgard. We need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy. Will the inspector and his esteemed head to the airship landing? You can question the guards at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go to the gates. Let's see. Okay, 2 every expansion. Berserker would be your next guest there, the dragon. And Andrea says a geomancer be floating around in a has been floating around for a long time. Ooh, a geomancer would be kind of cool. Or the dragon, or dragon and Drazer both say someone with a hammer. And Berserker kind of use a hammer. Tikal says they like to keep the class types kind of even, so casters all are presumed to be 1, and something that shares gear with ninja since nothing else does. Oh, okay. So a caster, or a dragon says caster and something agility based. Agility based. What if the caster is agility based? Could you do something like that? Maybe I'm just thinking crazy. Maybe the caster shares. I guess there's disciples of magic and disciples of... There's 2 different types, right? You can't really do that in this game. I mean, they can do whatever they want. It's their game. A little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat? Aye. He came through here, brought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them... Who's the names? Lalafels, right? Funny little buggers. Seem keen to be anywhere but here. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries of the airship landing have seen no one matching his description. Falcon's Nest! Fury, take me! We must return to that freezing pit of despair? Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him and find him and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he returned to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the winds. Really? He seemed in no mood to frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was in fact a marmot. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose, and so he returned to the Western Coerthus, the famous breeding ground of heresy, where first we found him. Home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he had gathered on the city. At long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. What are we standing around for? We have the heretic to catch. Or a heretic to catch. Inspector, I'm starting to think the Inquisitor Cry might not think very highly of our little girl. It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings, or if he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we shall endeavor to surreptitiously bring him around the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things, Nashu. That is the Manderville way. Alright, right. Let's see here. So, oh, so a caster won't share ninja gear. Yeah, I assume so. I was like, you never know. Maybe they'll find a way. You never say never, right? So a ranged DPS shares gear with the ninja. Problem solved. Could you do something like that? Not counting. Oh, limited blue rates are only 3 casters, and melee DPS has 5. So 4 tanks, 4 healers, 3 ranged DPS. Dancer is recent. Oh, so caster is up. Caster is okay. Who knows? Maybe they'll. I mean, has it always been 2 in each expansion? Didn't one expansion add 3? Wasn't it Samurai, Ninja, Dancer in one? Or have they announced that they're only doing 2 per expansion from now on? Or because that's what it's been for so long? Yeah, Heaven's Ward had 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, one of them had 3. I was right, Trezor. Thinking. But since then, it's only been 2, so that makes sense. Oh, they won't. The way jobs are designed is heavily based on the raids they're to call. They won't make jobs quirky. Ninja was 2.4. Oh, so Ninja was... So there was 2 in Heaven's Ward, the expansion, and then they added the Ninja after the during the patches. Okay, interesting. I think I knew that. I should have known that. Oh, his little footsteps. You're walking over the evidence there, little Palico. So caster, because I'm trying to think of the Final Fantasy games and what stuff I'd like to see. Oh, 2.4 is a Realm Reborn. Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay, I messed up. Alright. 2.4 is a Realm Reborn. I keep thinking 2 would be after Heaven's Ward. That's my thinking. My brain is broken. Heaven's Ward had Machinist, Dark Knight, and Astrologian. Trying to think. Got Lancer. Well, actually, let's take a look. I'm gonna take a look here. Class and jobs. Yeah, okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 melee DPS, 4 gladiator for tanks, 3 range DPS, 4 magical range DPS, and 4 healers? So you think it'd be range DPS would be one of them, right? And they just added a healer, so maybe range DPS and a tank? That'd be kind of fun. Oh, Blue Mage doesn't count. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's 3 and 3. So there's 3 range DPS. 3 magical DPS, 3 range DPS. So 1 of each. A range, but then that's two DPSs, or range DPSs. Kind of fun to do a tank. Gunbreaker's a tank? I didn't realize that. And then I wonder if they'd ever add any more Disciples of the Hand or Disciples of the Land. And if those would count towards new classes, because there's a bunch of story stuff they have to do. They did 2 DPSs in Stormblood, so it may happen. Oh, okay. A Gunbreaker is 3 DPS in a trench coat. Is that what they are? That's what the Gunbreaker is. I like that. I don't know. The Reaper, yeah, it's because we got the Reaper and Sage the last expansion. So yeah, maybe a tank would be next. So let's say magical DPS and a tank. That'd be kind of fun. But what kind of tank would I want? Oh, is that from someone's guides and stuff like that? I knew it. The mammoth immediately left the outpost and looks to have been headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics. I don't like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight? Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her her grandpa might like to see that trick of hers. Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The self-same ones who renounced... he renounced when he declared you were not his father? Aha. Ahahaha. What a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a union of 3 generations of Mandervilles beckons. I really can't be bothered. You just go with the flow. Oh, hey there, Jody. How's it going today? All right, mammoth down. A measure of a mammoth. The measure of a mammoth, like that. The sage is a healer that fires lasers. What if you had like a summoner tank? Like a tank that like summon... I mean, there's already kind of like a summoner, but I mean like a tank that like would summon something that would take the damage for them. Like would create kind of like machines or something like that. That'd be kind of neat. I don't know. The tracks continue to the north. I'm sure they already have it all planned and stuff. I'm curious. Trying to wake up. Got your coffee. I know the feeling. I've already had 2 cups of coffee today, and I still feel like I'm half asleep there, Jody. Oh, they're throwing snowballs at each other over here? What the heck's going on? Oh, maybe Gigi was looking for his grandparents. Aw, that's so adorable. Aw, not gonna lie. Careful, my dear. That one was a bit below the belt. Aw, this is beautiful. I love this. This is so cute. The Titan pet from the Summoner did something like that before it was patched out. Oh, okay. For good or ill, this game is very formulaic. That's what Skull says. They make those out of... They won't make those out of the box jobs because they probably won't play nice in raids. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, and there's a whole bunch of like these deer things. Sorry, Steinbox? Oh no! Is Gigi okay? The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. I'm guessing a snowball. The deer were killed by snowballs. Oh gosh. Are they that strong? I guess they are that strong, right? Well, looks like they're gonna have some nice deer jerky. Ah, my head. Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me? Of course I did, Gigi. You're my friend now. Oh, Gigi. If I wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see you are unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like the Steinbecks. Those dead Steinbecks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? If a mere blow to the head can fell our Gigi, we Mandervilles are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst in the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from malms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. Oh boy. I expect the Earth is no less brilliant for the experience. There. Why are you... Are you nodding? Oh, he's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian. But how rude of me. Why don't you care to join us? Yay, let's do it. Grandpa Godbert? Grandpa Godbert? Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg you, Grandpa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. Oh, now we got a Pinocchio situation here. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little. I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy. Oh, goodness gracious. That's a butt. That is a butt. Then let us begin. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Yay! This body is very... it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpa Godbert. Thank you. But I have not begun to begin. By God, guide my hammer. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, gosh. What is happening? Gigi a real boy now? Oh gosh, what the heck? I'm sorry, what just happened? I don't know how to take this. So Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man. Oh gosh. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Oh, I love this part. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Oh, that is an upgrade. Oh, Jody, you got a Dragoon on the server? Awesome. Yeah. Papa Hildy. The slow motion running. Gigi. We guys, Papa Hildy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What's happening? What? What is this? Look at his mouth just... Oh. Oh, I love this game so much. Nothing says true love like a flying clothesline. It brings a tear to your eye there, Trezor. Very true. You're so proud of the dragon. So proud. Look at even the Manderville dance after. Now that brings back some memories. Oh, Godbert. Papa Hildy! Oh dear! Who could have done such a thing? Oh. Hey, Gigi. Hi, the Fury. It's like the phase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form. What is happening is the default state while playing Hildebrand Andrea. Very true. Very, very true. Ooh, we can see the fire from way over here. I'm kind of glad. I was kind of hoping Gigi would go back to normal. I was worried he was going to look like that for the rest of it. But I wouldn't have put it past them to make him look like that for the rest of it. All right. Gigi, my boy. Upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how you should put this, more manageable. And much more adorable. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a mammoth? Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? What is the soup budget for Hildebrand? I'm curious. A Manderville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman of all seasons. But be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a mammoth, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Manderville mammoth." But he can't do the twinkle, he has no teeth. Maybe the twinkle comes from the eye. A lot. All the gil to cause. It's all the gil for the suit budget. I love it. Mother, father, forgive me from not consulting you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville. Ye gods, I knew he was fond of the mammoth. But did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son. Grandpa Godbert! Grandpa Godbert! Huh. It all makes sense now. Grandpa Godbert and Grandma Julian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpa Godbert. Grandma Julian. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent. As they say, ha ha ha. I know my parents were very excited when they got a grandkid. And they stopped asking me if I was having kids. What's uh-oh? What's uh-oh? What's uh-oh? Oh. What is so bloody grand about it? What's happening? Why are they running? Why is she upset? What just happened? I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody buggering mammoth. It's past time I beat some sense into that beloved boy. I thought she was no, she's not happy about this at all? Yuri, take me. I've heard stories of dark nights before, but no, it can't be. No, I think it is something far worse. Heretical. Like as not, but rules be damned. I'm not risking my life to find out. Alright, so is it official, like, Godbert and Julian, they're like gods of some sort, and Hildebrand has to be, like, tied to that somehow? Like, clearly, that is what's going on here. They seem to be some all-powerful god entities. I mean, look at him. He turned Gigi into, like, a huge human-looking thing. Oh, boy. Alright. Talk with you quickly here. Oh. Not officially. Okay, the dragon, not officially, but clearly they are. Okay, so they're mad. Utterly mad. The whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I will never understand. Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I didn't know a mammoth could have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Also, where did GG come from eventually? Well, hopefully we find that out. So Fury take me. Their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure. Report to your superior one step at a time. One step at a time. You can relate, Hendria. Oh, see. Oh! Who are these? Who are you now? Now we see your robes. Oh. Alright. Head back to the Foundation. And see. Oh, Tracer says they're normal humans. Chakal says nothing official. We have no idea what they are. The official response is just to laugh. I like that. I like that idea. The response is just to be like, yep, they exist. The main character. Oh, your character. Okay. We'll get you involved here and stuff. Can I player search? Is this the thing I can do? How? I can do search. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Sent you some invites there, Jody. Okay, so right then, my superiors have been informed of the mammoth's adoption by House Manorville, as witnessed by House Fortemps, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the mammoth is the product of heretical machinations that have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. Okay. That may prove problematic, however, as GG seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville mammoth, casting about of any hint that of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though, I do not share my superior's conviction. I think it's safe to say that there is something exceedingly unusual about the mammoth. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase and itself to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but as unlike any I have ever seen before. All right, so let's complete that. Quest completed. I love these little, like, they're just so awesome. See you, Inspector. All right. What's the next one called? It's called the Gazebo to Call Our Own. I'm going to decline this one for now because I'm going to probably end the stream right now. But I will return tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, that's the game I'm playing, Final Fantasy XIV. I'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV. The plan is to start tomorrow's stream at kind of the regular time at noon. Started today a little bit later. So yeah, tomorrow we'll start at noon, continue going through more Hildebrand questline stuff, which I'm very, very excited for. And yeah, well, welcome to the free company, Jody. There's actually, I gotta go through and actually start dealing with the free company, also my other guilds too for Star Wars and Guild Wars and stuff like that. But yeah, oh, you're working tomorrow night, so you won't catch the stream, sadly. Well, it'll be up on the channel as soon as it's done there. But yeah, very excited for more Hildebrand quests. Gosh, I love this. Hildebrand is so awesome. Especially with that Gigi, who's clearly not Vivi from Final Fantasy IX, one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. If not my favorite Final Fantasy game. Yeah. Oh, you won't be there tomorrow either? You're at the cinema for 4 horror movies in a row? It's Friday the 13th. Oh, it is Friday the 13th tomorrow. I did not realize that. Oh boy. You were gonna bid on an FC house, but wasn't sure your plans for the game. So I've been holding. Oh, my plans are to keep going, and I gotta go through and like figure out all the ins and outs of how they all work and stuff like that. And again, to call, thank you for all the help you've given me with it, like putting in the work to kind of build it up and stuff too a little bit. So thank you for that. But yeah, tomorrow I'll go through some more Hildebrand quests, and then hopefully by some miracle by next week I can get to 70 and we can keep going with the story. If not, maybe I'll just do a little bit more Hildebrand and finish it off. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and welcome to the free company, everything like that. Jody, and if anyone else wants to join at all, again, we are on the Goblin server, which is where we're currently residing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Very excited to see where the story goes. It's just, oh my gosh, Hildebrand is just so much fun. It's every MMO should have just a ridiculous quest line like this that just goes crazy, just to have some fun with it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining, and as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.